Hello, everybody, and thank you for listening. It is here that all are invited to this happy place where the young and young at heart can explore, laugh, and listen together. Get ready as the magic awaits you like never before. Welcome to the happiest podcast on earth.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here at the Happiest Podcast on Earth YouTube channel. We've got our fan favorite. He's been a pretty long time listener for the Happiest Podcast, so he's joining us today. Josiah Nusbaum, my main dude. We've been friends for how long, my man?
10, 12,
10 plus
like
years.
A long time.
Plus years.
Since high school.
It's been a long, oh man, putting a little age on us over here. Gracious. So real quick, Josiah has been doing this really cool thing, I think with Jarrett, right?
So it initially was inspired by Jarrett, and then
Okay, cool.
I kind of jumped ahead because I have no life. So
and he's been slacking. He's been slacking too.
Well,
So tell him real quick what you've been doing.
All right, so I have been watching every Disney, I guess Walt Disney Studios movie from the beginning to now I'm in the 2000s. So I started in 1937 with Snow White, and yeah, I've been
My hero.
chugging through. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So pretty much what we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask Josiah his three favorite and his least three favorite. So this is gonna get interesting because I am not an old movie guy, so I'm really intrigued to hear what his top three are. Because I remember a couple weeks ago he was telling me to watch this one. I think you said it was like in 1950s. Oh, it was a superhero one. What was that one?
1950s superhero.
Was it 1950s or 1960s? Something like that.
I think it was it Condor Man?
Yes. I haven't watched it yet.
Kayla and I 70s.
We want to do that. We want to do that thing where we do what you're doing. It sounds intriguing. It sounds like it's a fun journey to be on. So we want to join you.
All
right, not join you. We're gonna be a little behind you, but well, before we get into it real quick, guys, thank you for watching. We wouldn't be making these videos without you guys. If you have any suggestions on what you want us to do, review, whatever, leave some suggestions down below, and don't forget to subscribe. And before we get started, real quick, go check out my YouTube channel. It's just Mark Bradley on YouTube. We go over movies, coffee. We're coming out with some fun stuff. We're going to be going over just like I got my Disney trip coming up, so that's where I'm going to post a lot of my Disney stuff. And my main man, Josiah, he's got his own little thing going on. So tell us real quick what you got.
Yeah. So I have a YouTube channel. It's Josiah Nusbaum Drums. We can put the link in the description. I just do drum covers. If that's the kind of thing you're into watching, go check it out. I actually have a cover of a song from my #1 movie, which you'll hear later. That's going live this coming Wednesday.
Awesome.
So yeah, check that out.
So go check it out, guys. He jams, man. My man gets behind that drum. It's almost like he's possessed with music. He just goes all in. So it's awesome to see. Give him some love, give him some support, and let's hop right into this. Let's get it.
All right, let's go.
Josiah, let's start with some positivity here. Let's go a positive, a negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Let's start with your number 3 favorite.
Number 3 favorite so far was in the early 70s. It's a movie called The Apple Dumpling Gang.
Oh, what a movie. Oh my God.
Okay, you've seen it. Okay.
I've seen it. It's been so long since I've seen it, but yes. Oh.
I just love that movie. It's an old, if you haven't seen it, it's an old classic Western movie, starring Don Knotts, who, if you don't know who he is, look him up. He was Barney Fife on the Andy Griffith Show. He's hilarious. But pair him with Tim Conway, who I believe he was on Mary Tyler Moore, and in a bunch of different Disney movies. Put those two guys together, and it's absolute magic. Just because they're hilarious.
Oh, it's so good. I remember watching that when I was little.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, some of that is probably why it's up so high. Just because, the feels of holy crap, I remember watching this when I was.
I'm trying to remember. Is that the one where there's little kids involved?
Mm-hmm. There's the three little orphans.
That's right. And they're
the gold mine.
Yes, the gold. Oh my God, babe, we gotta watch this movie. Oh man, it's been so long. Okay, cool.
Close to up there is the Apple Dumpling Gang Rides Again, which is the sequel to that movie.
Oh, I didn't know.
If you haven't seen that one is almost as funny.
Wow, so, I didn't even know they made a sequel. All right,
they're both on Disney Plus, so check those out.
Okay, what you drinking there? You got some coffee?
Oh yeah, I got some coffee. You got some Happiest
Oh,
Podcast.
little Happiest Podcast merch drop. We love the merch drops.
Beautiful.
That's a good looking mug right there.
That
Okay,
was
all right. So then let's go. Do you have a rating for it?
I didn't do ratings. I'm just ranking them. So
Nice. Okay.
yeah.
So this is a top 3 movie for you then? Yes.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
That was
okay. Cool.
As of 2000 or 1998. Yeah, that's top 3.
Awesome. Okay. And real quick, I don't know if I specified this. We're doing this because he's halfway done. I don't think I specified that at the beginning. The reason we're doing this video is because my man has been just battling through these movies and he's officially halfway done. I mean, that's awesome. That is an awesome feat to be like, hey, I've watched half of every movie that's on. Is it on Disney Plus?
It's not on not all of them are on Disney Plus. So
Okay.
there's a Wikipedia page. We can put the link in the description.
Yeah.
It just has a link of all of the theatrical releases that were just made by Disney. So like we're not including Lucasfilm stuff. Pixar is included. It is because Disney helped with that and then they bought Pixar.
Okay. So and no Marvel, right? No Marvel either.
Right. No Marvel, no Lucasfilms, no DreamWorks because now they're owned by Disney now as well. But so just Walt Disney Picture Films. But awesome. We can put that link in the description.
Yeah, we'll do that for sure. Okay. Number 3 least favorite.
All right. This one was rough. There might be some hot takes in this while talking about this movie too. So
I think I know what your number 1 is. I think
number 1 least favorite.
Yes, but let's hit number 3.
I don't think so.
No. Oh.
No. That was actually my number 4 least favorite. So we're not going to get to that one.
Wow. Okay.
I can mention it. But
yeah, honorable mention.
Yeah, obviously. All right, so number 3 least favorite is called The 3 Lives of Thomasina. It was 1950s. I think it's on Disney Plus. It might be one of the ones that I had to rent from Apple. Long story short, it's a really, really, really weird movie from the 50s about a cat that has 3 lives, and it's been reincarnated. And it's reincarnated 3 times, and it's just terrible. Hot take here. It stars the 2 kids from Mary Poppins before they were in Mary Poppins. And I mean, I love Mary Poppins, but it's because of Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. The kids are terrible.
The kids are, I mean, we just watched Mary Poppins, and I forgot how much I hated that movie.
Yeah,
I hate it. And it's mainly, what's their name? The 2, like you said, the 2 main people, they're not bad. It's those kids, man. Those kids are so cringy.
They're terrible. And they're even worse in this movie just because they're younger.
Knowing they're in it, I'm definitely not going to watch that one.
No, it was terrible.
Yeah. Okay. Second favorite movie.
Second favorite. This one's obvious. The Lion King. 1995. Great movie.
Trying to think what your number 1 going to be. Oh, okay. Yes, Lion King's classic. The music, Hans Zimmer, by the way. If you don't know who Hans Zimmer is, everybody, do yourself a favor. Go look up that G. He is the man. He is just full of just masterpiece music. His scores are I think he is the best composer. I think he is better than John Williams.
Yeah.
For sure.
He's fantastic. The music was great. And I mean, The Lion King. The animation was great.
You don't have to go into any more than that. The Lion King. Just leave it at that. Mic drop. It speaks for itself. Okay.
There you go.
Second least favorite.
All right. So this one was really hard to find. I had to go. I think I found it on YouTube somewhere. And it was really crappy quality on YouTube, but that didn't have any effect on how bad the movie was. So in the 80s, they had a stretch of time where the CEO of Walt Disney Pictures decided, oh, hey, we're going to try to make some horror films. Horror films.
Oh,
terrible. Okay. So this one is called Something Wicked This Way Comes. Long story short, there's a guy that runs a carnival and has a carousel that when it spins counterclockwise, it ages whoever's riding the carousel. And when it spins counterclockwise, it de-ages them. It was a dumb concept. It wasn't. It was just blah. There was nothing about it. It was just terrible.
I'm looking at the cast now. I mean, they only had 2 big people.
Yeah.
Jason Robards, he's been in some stuff, and then you got Jonathan Pryce, he was in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So like, why was it so bad? Was it just like they were trying to attempt the horror and it just fell flat, or just it was like just cheesy horror?
It was cheesy and it also fell flat at the same time, and it
Ugh.
was just dumb concept, bad execution. That was a lot of the 80s horror movies, and that's what I don't remember the guy's name off the top of my head, but he actually ended up getting fired like 4 years into his tenure.
Oh,
And that was when Michael Eisner took over.
Oh, what a beast. What a stud.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to the first, your least favorite. I want to save the best
Least
for last.
favorite.
So let's go to
All
your
right.
least favorite.
So least favorite was in the 40s. It was a movie adaptation of the novel Kidnapped by Robert Louis Stevenson. The movie's just called Kidnapped. It was the 40s or 50s. It was just not really well done. The story was okay because it was Robert Louis Stevenson, but I've also read the book and it didn't fully stick to the book, so it was just like not great. Not really worth watching again. So
Okay. Wow. I mean, what was it about?
it was about a kid who was trying to go to his uncle's because his parents had died or something along those lines. And his uncle kidnapped him and then locked him. It didn't make any sense. Kidnapped him, locked him in like a tower, and then sold him to some pirates. And then we never saw the uncle again. And it was just like,
What?
It made no sense.
What on? Okay. All right. I mean, that sounds terrible. I mean, if Kayla and I do it, we'll probably end up having to watch it. Wow, that sounds like there's no point to that at all.
It was really rough.
And it was in the 1940s, which I don't really, like I've said in the beginning, I don't really care for old time cinematic movies. It's just not my cup of tea. So that sounds brutal. All right. So the moment we've all been waiting for, the number one movie. But real quick, we'll give the honorable mentions. I want you to give me 2 honorable mentions at the end. Right. Good and bad.
Good and bad. All right. So honorable mentions.
No, let's do your number one favorite. Let's hit
do
it.
number one favorite first. Okay, cool.
Drum roll. Ready?
All right. So this has been my favorite movie for a long time. We'll see if it gets dethroned. The Jungle Book, the original 1964, 1967, I think it was. That's my favorite Disney movie of all time. So,
really?
Yeah. I just love the story is fantastic. The music is one of my favorite soundtracks.
Bare necessities. Can't beat it.
Well, and I Want to Be Like You as well.
Such a good song. Yes.
I love that song. It's just amazing. And then it was covered by the Jonas Brothers, and they did a great job of that. So
was it?
You've never heard that?
No, I'm a huge Jonas Brothers fan. So count
it
me
was
in.
On one of, yeah, it was on one of the Disney Mania albums.
Fall Out Boy also did a cover of that song too, right?
Yes, they did. I think Jonas Brothers did it better. That's like my favorite Jonas Brothers song ever. Their cover of that song. I'm
gonna go look this up and have it on my queued list. So as soon as we're done, I will listen to it.
It's fantastic.
Okay. So then I'm gonna assume you really like the live action then.
So it depends on which live action we're talking about.
Okay. Yeah. So I got a text. So this is when he told me his list of 3, I was expecting the Jungle Book made in
94.
94.
Yeah.
He sent me a text. He's like, it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I remember this one. It's not even like, it doesn't even feel like Jungle Book. It feels like a rip-off Tarzan slightly, doesn't it?
It's basically
weird.
It's take the Jungle Book characters, only Mowgli is like a 20-something year old person who, just like Tarzan, falls in love with an explorer. And it's like, instead of being a great little story about, oh, hey, here's a cute little kid that, has saved the jungle from this evil tiger, he was in love with this chick and trying to break her up with her the guy that was trying to propose to her. And
it was so weird. It was so weird. I totally forgot it existed. So
I didn't know it existed until I hit it, and I was like, "Oh, This is terrible.
Well, this will make you happy. Our next versus is going to be the Jungle Book, the live action versus the cartoon.
Okay.
That should be coming.
Are we talking about the 94 one as well?
No, we're not. No, we're just going to do the 2016.
I think it was 16.
Yeah,
I think it was 16.
The one
I liked that one. That one was great.
It was the one that our main man, Uncle Johnny, did, Johnny Favreau.
Yeah.
We're going to do a versus on that one. So I'm coming back from Disney. Wait, real quick also. Let's do your honorable mention, then we'll go off track real quick. Yeah. Honorable mention for the ones you liked. One that surprised you the most. The one that was like, oh my God, that was actually really good.
That surprised me the most. It's actually not in my, it's probably maybe in my top 50. It's called, oh shoot, there we go. The Reluctant Dragon. I've told you about this. Mm-hmm. Everyone who has been watching with Jarrett has seen it. It's a 1942, I believe. It's a story about a guy who has a movie idea or a book that his wife wants him to pitch to Walt. So it turns into a tour of the studio back in, I'm guessing it was like 1939, 1940. And it was just fascinating to see how they show how they did Technicolor. They show a bunch of animations and models of a bunch of characters.
That's cool.
It was just fascinating how they did everything back then.
Is it on Disney Plus?
Yes.
Oh, might have to get that a watch because I dig
definitely
that kind of
worth
thing.
watching.
Okay. Well, thank you for your top 3. We're going to be meeting up again when you are done.
Yes.
And we're going to see if this list changes because he's getting into, I think, the prime of Disney movies. There are 3 unsung heroes in the Disney movie universe. And I believe it's Tarzan.
Yes.
Treasure Planet.
Okay.
And Atlantis.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 movies I feel like get absolutely no love in Disney, and it makes no sense. Well, the one with Treasure Planet makes sense. They were kind of going through a change of leadership at that time. Mm-hmm. So it kind of got pushed to the side, which sucks because it's so good. But we will be good.
They also might have gotten drowned out by some of the other stuff that was like in between. That just weren't great. Like Doug's first movie was just terrible animation.
Doug's first movie, I don't remember that.
It was based on the Doug Disney TV. I think it was the Disney Channel TV show Doug.
Oh yeah.
They made a movie about it that was just not great. And then other ones like that just weren't huge hits, like Brother Bear, which I loved that movie when I first saw it.
Yeah, I think it's cute. It's nothing. Love. Yeah, it's cute. Brother Bear's cute. I wouldn't say it's like a top 10 for me by no means, but
not at all.
It's just cute. It's a cute movie. So Josiah's gonna be going to the parks when?
I'm leaving Saturday, so
soon.
Very soon.
Okay.
I'll be there Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So
Sunday, Monday. What parks are you going to?
I'm trying to hit them all. I have 2 reservations. I have reservations for 2 days at Hollywood Studios, but then I'm gonna switch those out depending on Rise boarding groups.
Okay. And you're also, because he's a big coaster guy, so I know you're gonna try to hit up some coasters, right?
Oh, absolutely. I'm going at all the parks.
Okay.
Actually, I'm doing everything except for Legoland while I'm down there.
So what we might have to do is we might have to get you back on here again when you get back. Well, because we're leaving March 11th.
Okay.
And we're coming back the 14th. So when I get back, I'm going to be taking a ton of video. We're going to post some stuff for you on here. But when we all get back and we get situated, I'm done the verses. I think we'll go over, or maybe we can do it first. We can go over what your top 3 favorite rides at Disney and Universal, because you're going to Universal too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do both. We'll do a comparison of the 2. So which one you like the most?
Let's go.
As a coaster junkie, we know you're a Disney junkie, but we got to talk about the coasters in itself. No bias.
If we're talking about coasters, we're gonna have to talk about SeaWorld too. And there's some like.
Have you done the manta ray there?
Oh my gosh, I love that coaster. Of now, that's my number 2 coaster in Florida.
Oh, so what's number 1?
Mako at the same park.
I don't think I've done that one.
It's fantastic.
Oh, shoot. All right. That's good. Well, Josiah, thanks for joining, big man. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm the one that got Josiah hooked on this 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, somewhere. I think it
I
was
forget how it came up. It was
20 something.
Yeah, it was really early on, and I'm like, I posted something, and you were like, "Oh, I'm a Disney fan too," and I'm like, "Yeah, go check them out. They're great."
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then we both have been like, "Dude, this is so good. Like, we love it. It's the greatest
We
thing."
got
So we're
hooked.
just both happy to be somewhat involved with this
For
this
sure.
podcast. We love it all so much. So, got anything else, big man?
I don't think so.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to hop on here with me, you have something you want to share Disney wise, if you have an awesome skill, you're doing something interesting for Disney, leave some comments below, and we can get you on here. We can chat just like what I'm doing with Josiah. So we love you guys. If you like what you're watching, please subscribe down below. We appreciate you. We've been doing this without you. We love you. We're out. Got anything else?
Peace.
Good. Signature dab. You got dab with me. Ready? 3, 2. God.